here's what my slot machine program looks like when it runs. And I'm going to run it in full screen mode. I'm sure you've done this before. And I'm going to click spin. Now when I click spin, it shows some random picture. Well, hey, look at that. I won what do you know? 2 match, I won $5. So your program, if 2 pictures match, should say 2 match, you won $5. And I'm also keeping track of the total amount of money. I started with 10, I won $5. Well, each spin cost me $1, so actually only $4 profit. Anyway, I can keep spinning here. Oh my goodness, I got 3 in a row. 3 match, I won $100, and you can see my total went up. Now, of course, I can keep going. Boy, I am making a fortune here. All right, anyway, so here's my total amount of money. Now, if I hit cash out, it tells me I won $108, right? Because remember, I started with $10, so it's really only $108 profit. And if I hit OK, it resets my money to 0. Game is over, right? If I try to spin now, it says, sorry, I have no money left. So when you cash out, you should then reset the money to 0. Hey, the game is over. And also, if I click spin and there's no money left, it should say just what it's saying. Sorry, you have no money left and should not allow me to spin. All right, let's take a look at the code. I'm going to give you a folder, images with all the pictures in it, 0 through 9, a blank image, which is obviously, these are blank images, and blue line, that's just these little blue lines right there. All right, so this is just HTML stuff. I'm just writing, you know how this works. I'm writing some text on the screen. I have my blue line right there. And then inside of a table, I have my 3 images. Here's where you're going to display the fruit. You can use your own images, I suppose, if you like. So I have an image with an ID called image A. That's the first guy. Image B is the second guy. Image C is the third guy. Now you're going to obviously change these. You're going to use getElementById to change these images to some random picture of fruit, 0 through 9, of course. And then the other thing you're going to use is the ID for this heading tag, h2id equals out. Right now it says click to play. That's this right here. You're going to, again, use getElementById to change this to you won $5 if, in fact, 2 match, or you won $100 if 3 match. Otherwise, it's just going to say click to play. And the other tag that you're going to use with an ID is this one, total amount of money remaining. And this is just a bold. I made this bold, so that 10 is a little bit bold there. And the ID for that is money. So you're going to have to obviously use getElementById to change the amount of money. Yeah, so refer back to the previous video if you want a little hint for how to change that. But you know, this shouldn't be that great. That shouldn't be that difficult for you to figure out. Then I have my 2 buttons. Here's my button called spin. If you click it, it runs a function called spin again. You're going to write this function. And then I have a button called cash out. And if you click it, it's going to run a function called cash out. Now, spin again, all spin again is going to do is get the amount of money remaining using getElementById. And as long as there is enough money to spend, as long as you have more than $0, it'll allow you to spin. It'll subtract 1 for a spin and then randomly display 3 images. And if 2 match, it'll add $5. If 3 match, it'll add $100. Yeah. So spin, of course, only works if you have enough money left. If you have more than $0. Otherwise, it won't. Spin should not work. It should say, sorry, game over. Then cash out just figures out how much money you won. Now, anything above $10 is considered a win. So if you end up with $15, obviously you won $5. If you end up with $1, obviously you lost $9. So you have to figure out how much you won or lost based on your initial value. Above $10 is a win. Below $10, you've lost some amount of money. So again, you're just writing those 2 methods, those 2 functions, and I'm going to give you all this code to get started. All right, thanks for watching.